Hey everyone, Sophia here for my great challenge. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my new Etsy shop. It's the same good old Frenchy and Tubby, but I finally finished my Etsy processing center, and today is the day that I'm going to do my dry run. I'm going to time myself to see how long it takes to process one item or two or three. I actually have 3 hours that I can spend in here, and I couldn't be more excited to be doing this. If you've watched the series from the beginning, you know that I've been putting lipstick on a pig. I've joked about it. And to be honest, since a few people on this channel have referred to me as a pig because of the way I maintain my life, I thought it was a perfect occasion to change the logo of my Frenchy and Tubby, which really never had a logo to begin with. It was just Frenchy and Tubby written on a plain wood background. So now we have a new logo for Frenchy and Tubby, and it's been inspired by the hardships thrown at me because that's who I am. Welcome to the new Frenchy and Tubby. And yes, it's two pigs and I love it, and the Patreon folks love it too. I've designed this logo because I needed one, and I decided to make it relevant to what it is that I do and who I am. I am one person who will be in your face when you throw the nasty at me. I will use it to my advantage. Welcome to Frenchy and Tubby. Let's start processing. So I still have a few things that are supposed to come into the mail. Actually, they're supposed to come in today. Some point during this video, I'll show you at the end. I have the cork board with the little pig push pins. I have a tape dispenser that I purchased in one of those gun thing, so that I can put the tape to it, because usually what I do is just extend the tape, use scissors and cut it. It will be much more efficient that way when I'm wrapping things. I got a multi-plug, you know, like a surge protector that's coming in. And what else? I think that's about it. Oh, a little light. I have a additional light that I've purchased that's no bigger than this, that I can clip on the edge of the counter to give me a light towards the stuff I'm photographing, because right now the light is only coming in from the top. So I'm going to use my watch and time myself. I'm going to process one item, and we're going to see how long it takes. This is going to be the first one, so I'm assuming that it's going to be longer than the others, because, you know, I got to get familiarized and I have to come up with the perfect flow as to how I'm going to do this. I need to replug the computer. So I just turned the computer back on, and in the last video I said that I was going to process the SWAN. So basically the gist of the business is my sourcing items at thrift store, garage sale, estate sales, and street finds. And some of them are my own stuff, like the Indiana glass fairy. That's one of my items. And if you want to do something like this, I encourage you to do it. I'm not the only one who's a reseller. There's a lot of people doing it. Probably the Crazy Lamp Lady is one of the most notorious or famous person doing this on the internet. I'm not doing this just for the income. I'm also doing this because I'm passionate about it. And it's interesting because Scott and I were just filming a video for Patreon that was about his family history, and we were talking about getting into a business you're passionate about versus getting into a business that you just fell into, and how it makes a whole world of difference when the passion is infused into the business. In my case, this is something that I'm passionate about. If I could do this for the rest of my life, I would absolutely, without any question, not bat an eye and do it. That's how much I love sourcing item, cleaning them, fixing them, taking pictures of them, researching them, posting them, selling them, and making somebody happy. I believe that there's a lot of people out there who are constantly looking for replacements of items they used or had had in their family and no longer have. Either the item was broken, stolen, lost, or given away, and they regret giving it away, or they regret their parents giving it away or throwing it away. And these people are looking for those items. I'm constantly getting messages from people purchasing things from my Etsy shop, letting me know, you know, I don't even know why I bought this, other than my mom had one and it just made me smile when I saw it in your shop, and I just wanted to remember my mother, so I bought it, and you made my day. And guess what? When you send me messages like this, you make my day. I believe there's a connection with objects. I believe that we are connected to objects, and this whole minimalistic and declutter frenzy that we've been going on through, I don't know how many years now, less than a decade I think, is going to backfire at some point. People will start regretting getting into the craziness of getting rid of everything. People will start regretting it, and I know that some are already regretting it because they miss their stuff. And maybe that's one of the reasons why I have such a hard time letting go of things. I'm afraid of missing them, but I also enjoy them, and I think that having things around you that make you happy is not a bad thing. And for some of us, a lot of things make us happy, and we got to normalize that. We need to stop pointing fingers at people who have a lot of stuff, telling them, like, you know, you need to curate, you have too much, you can't just like everything. Yes, you can. Yes, you can like everything. You can like a lot of things. You can like a lot of various things. You can like pottery, china, crystal, dolls, watches. I'm randomly naming things. There's nothing wrong with it. You like what you like. Your happiness is yours to keep. It doesn't have to make other people happy. If it makes you happy, be happy. Don't worry about what other people think, and don't let a book or some kind of fad direct your life and your environment. If your environment is about having things like this and a whole collection of porcelain swans, by all means, buy all the swans. Start with this one. This is a fine bone china from STUART. What's the name of it? Royal STUART of Ireland. And it says fine bone china made in Ireland. It's a absolutely beautifully made swan planter with floral, and you can tell that it's fine bone china. It's definitely almost see-through. It's so delicate. It needs some washing. What can you do with this? Obviously it's a planter. You're going to put, you know, a fern would look beautiful in this. Clover would be even more appropriate if you can find some. And I'm trying to look, and I'm already noticing, so we're going to write that down on the whiteboard, that I need a magnifying glass. Note, magnifier. I'm going to need a magnifier down here because between my poor vision and the tiny writing, I'm trying to see whether this is hand painted or a transfer. Sophia, you don't need a magnifier when you have a phone. This is a transferware. So if you are trying to figure out if something is a transferware or a, I'm going to take a picture so I can show you. Magnify it. If it's a hand painted, you'll definitely see the brush strokes. If it is a transferware, you'll definitely see the little dots from the picture. You know, I call it dot matrix, but I don't think that's the name. And you may even see, in this case, you'll see the edges of the sticker. It's a sticker, basically, that they put on. So if it's transferware, it gives you kind of like a date. Obviously, this is 20th century, even though transferware started a little bit earlier than that. But it is very well made. Barely can see the seam right here, so it's a mold. It's very pretty and delicate. What you do with something like this? Well, obviously it's a planter. Put it under a light, put it on a shelf, a little coffee table. It's very delicate. It's beautiful. So what I do is start with washing, and as I'm washing, you see me putting my fingers all around. I'm trying to see if there is any, because again, my eyes are not the best, any chip. There's none. I carefully inspect everything. I want to make sure everything is fine. And I wash, take pictures, measure, weigh, wrap, and that's it. Catalog it. So let's get started with the Royal Stuart Swan. So let me get started. I'm going to start my stopwatch, and I have a new catalog. Whenever possible, if the price tag from the item is still on the item, I put it on the catalog. And then I'm going to start doing a little bit of research. Royal Stuart, porcelain, swan, and I'm trying to get an idea of how much people are selling them for. If I even find one. Royal Stuart, Terra Hall, fine bone china. Okay. This one, this is crazy. But that's eBay. Let's not look at eBay. I'm going to look on Etsy, see what the competition is selling it for. And there is none on Etsy, which is a good thing. None on Etsy. So let's just do porcelain swan. $28, $60, but that's a Lennox, that's different. Let me see, $66. Trying to find something similar, 26. Okay, so obviously I'm going to sell it for about 20 something. It's beautiful. It's worth more, but whatever. Here's a similar one for 29. Gosh, they're so pretty. 25. I'm going to go wash it in my little room. I'll be right back and then get started. So I opened the spreadsheet, and the next item is $7.55. So I know I'm going to label that number 755. Edward's computer is so slow. So slow. Stuart, Royal Stuart. Porcelain Swan. And we're going to give it a code. And the code is 755 Royal RSPS. And I write that on 755 RSPS. So that's the code. I'm going to write that on here. $755 RSPS. Okay. Alright. Next is how much I paid for it. The date at which I'm posting it, which is going to be Friday, when you guys see that video. Oh my god, this computer is so slow. Calendar. Friday will be the... Thank you, Willie.
I'm just going to put it here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, Friday will be the 29th, so I'm putting it 9, 29, 23. The last time I posted anything was 3/12, so it's been a minute, okay? So it's giving me a price suggestion because I did my formula. So I'm putting it for 22. Okay. And that's going to be on Etsy. Alright, and we're good to go. 24 minutes, 27 seconds. That's how long it took to process this. The next step is posting the pictures, doing the narrative, but I don't count that. I'm only counting the process. So let's say, how much was that? 24 minutes? It's going to take about 6 minutes to post altogether between uploading the pictures, so half an hour. Okay, half an hour for one item. And the profit on this one is, let me see, $14 or just about. So half an hour times 2, that's $28 an hour. I've got to, for this item, some items are going to be a profit of $100-something in a half an hour. So if you do an average, anywhere between $28 to $60 an hour when it comes to doing this. And the passion aspect of it is priceless. So we got about a half an hour for this one item. Let's do another item and see if I can go faster. I've already written down that I need a garbage, that I need cleaning supply, a magnifier. It's kind of difficult because this is really slow. So the next one, I'm going to try to do it on my tablet instead, see if it's going to go faster. I don't know if it's the internet connection that's very slow here, or if it's his computer, his old laptop that's really, really slow. So I'm going to try it on the iPad. It's not an iPad, it's Samsung tablet, doesn't matter. To see if it goes any faster. And if it does go faster, then I'll get a keyboard for my tablet when I bring it here. But this one here is ready to go to the garage. It's labeled, it's weighed. So putting that to the side in the other room, it will go in the garage at the end of the day. And moving on to the next one. So let me see which one is going to be next. Okay, let's do pottery. We're gonna do this one right here. That little, God, it's so pretty. It's a honey or condiment, jam, whatever. And it's signed, not sure who. I'm gonna take a picture and see if maybe I can find it. Still need a trash. And we're gonna do a Google search on it. MS signed pottery. Oh, Mirek Schmizek? Oh boy, it seems very similar in terms of style. Mirek Schmizek pottery. Okay, I'm not guaranteed that's him, so I'm just gonna say sign MS, and that's about it. I just need to wash it and get started. So, stopwatch, start over. Here we go. Minutes from start to finish, and the profit is a little bit over $20. So if I calculate, you know, the fees and everything, and then if I remove the time it's going to take to actually post it, upload the pictures and do the narrative and everything, it's just about $60 an hour. So you see, listen, I'm not trying to sell you the idea. I just think that it's not a waste of time. And I'm enjoying it. And this one went much faster. Let's pick another one. That'll be the last one for this video, because it is 4:15 and I got stuff to do. All right, let's pick something a little bit bigger. Let me see. Do I want to do pottery or... Let's do this guy. Same thing. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna wash it. I'll be right back. 27 minutes. This one was a little bit more complicated to wrap, but the profit on this one after fees and everything is $32. So half an hour, that's 64 bucks an hour. The box was a pain, but I think it's wrapped properly. Now, there's another thing I need to buy, is the fragile stickers. Okay, so I did 3 items today. When I come back, I'll give you my final thoughts on the process, how it went, and things I need to adjust. Well, let me tell you, the cleanup was a no-brainer. I got my stuff from Amazon. So, things that I need. Better scissors. Definitely needed that. Let's look at it. Making sure that it fits. Yay! Okay. So that's perfect. And I got an extra blade. Okay, here's one. Power strip that also has, it's a surge protector, and it also has the USB. Definitely going to need that for the iPad, which I'm going to use here because it's much faster than Edward's old computer, and I just need a keyboard for it. I don't, maybe not. And then whatever other accessory I'm going to get, like the my tea warmer and the little added light, you know, a Bluetooth speaker, whatever. This is a 15 feet. This is really, really good. And it's a surge protector too. And, oh, that's eye drops. Okay. I need to bring my box for receipts. I need to bring that here. Here's my little corkboard. I don't need to, I don't know, maybe I'll attach it. Oh, this is so cute. Huh? Oh my God, they're so cute. Oh, can you see this guy? I know I've got too much light on. Oh my goodness. I gotta move the camera so you don't have as much light. Oh, they really are super cute. Okay. Well, welcome to the French and Tubby family. Oh my goodness. They are adorable. These are push pins. Aren't they cute? Oh man, I love this one. These are so cute. Okay, so I may end up putting this on the wall. I'll have to go get a nano tape or whatever. Yeah, probably vertical. You know, to put receipts, memos, whatever. They are the cutest. Okay. All right. For the purpose of this video, what I did was one item at a time. Usually what I do is I wash X amount of items and then I pack one after the other. I did it purposely this way because I knew that there would be a better flow, and I like it. I think it went faster than usual because I have everything here. I'm not distracted. I'm gonna keep this. It's a decent box for a little something. I think it went well. I'm really excited. I'm not cold, and it's pretty chilly outside today. I'm not cold, I'm not uncomfortable, my back is not hurting me because this is a higher height than the sewing table on the other side. I got my list of things that I need. I haven't received a little lamp. It's coming in tomorrow. I'll have to probably enhance the pictures just a tiny bit on the computer before I post, depending on what they look like. Definitely easier on the tablet versus the computer. I think if the computer was working faster, I would probably use the computer, but Edward's computer is just too slow for me. I don't have time. It's wasting time. Every minute counts. And I did 3 items. It is 5:11 in 2 hours, and there was in betweens that I didn't film, plus my talking and all of that. So this is definitely faster. It's easier. I think it's more efficient, and I am not disrupting anything in the house. I cleaned up everything. Everything is put back where it belongs. I can just walk away from this, come back tomorrow, do another 2 items, come back Tuesday, do another 2 items. Before you know it, the entire shelves will be emptied, and keep going. That would be it. So this is the end of my Etsy processing center. I would say job well done, mission accomplished. I have a processing center that is functional, that is not disrupting anybody in the house. I can just come in, do my stuff, go back out there and do whatever. I don't have to set up anything and undo anything. I can wash right there next door in the laundry room. I just have a few tweaks here and there, not a lot. It was a little bit harder because I had the camera and the tripod in the way, so I had to move that, you know, and then it was in the way of me opening the drawers and whatnot, but that was just for today. After that, I anticipate that it's going to be smooth sailing. Getting the boxes, it's easy. I got lucky enough that I was able to find boxes right away. I didn't have to undo something only to realize the box was too small or too big, though the one for the Ellis Smith, it was borderline. Fragile stickers, I wrote that down. And that would be it. So I hope you enjoyed this series, but most importantly, I hope I've inspired you to get going and get started with a little business. And I'm talking to the ladies and the men out there. There's so many, and I said it before, there's so many opportunities to bring in a second income. And don't worry about people laughing at you. It doesn't matter, because I tell you what, let's say you just make $60 a month. Extra income, $60 a month. I tell you what, if you're walking down the street and you find $60 on the sidewalk, you're gonna pick it up and you're gonna feel like you scored. Okay, $60 could be, I don't know, a takeout for you and your family. It could be a tank of gas. It could be a nice sweater you want to buy. It could be a bill you have to pay. Replacement shoes for your kid. It could be a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so don't look at it in terms of, oh, I'm only making pennies. No, you're not, because that $60, again, if you were winning that at the lottery, you know you'd be clamoring on every roof, hey, I made $60, so I won $60 at the lottery, right? But $60, multiply that 10 times in a month. And again, multiply that by 12 months. I wouldn't sneeze on that, okay? It's significant. It really is. So a lot of people think that having a business means that if you're not making X amount of money, it's not worth it. But if you're having a good time and on top of it, you're bringing in a little income, it doesn't have to be huge. Maybe it just pays all your bills. Maybe you're doubling your paycheck. Maybe it pays for your kids' ballet lessons, or maybe it pays for once a year vacation. If you make $3,500, $4,000 in 1 year with your little side gig doing what I'm doing, let's say you're doing exactly this, right? And it's $4,000, that's a nice vacation. That's your hotel and your car rental right there. And maybe you can take the family to wherever, you know, Williamsburg, Disney, you name it. So it's not a small thing. It's not a ridiculous thing. It is something that is significant, that is important, that could change your life or make your life much easier. For me, it's making my life much easier, not only just the setup that I have now, but also the income. I'm not just talking about the Etsy shop, I'm talking about the other stuff that I do on the side. It's made our life much easier and stress-free. You can put a price tag on that. And I wish that for every one of you. So if you have an idea, whether it's stickers, cupcakes, reselling, I don't care. But if you have an idea, I'll say it again, I'm not stopping you. You're the one stopping yourself. You're letting other people put the seeds of doubt in your head. And you got to stop. I expect you to get started. Stop wasting your time. If you want to do this and have your own business, go for it. We still have 4 months before the end of the year. Put a plan together. Get started January 1st. I hope I'm inspiring you, and I hope you can tell how happy I am, how proud of myself I am putting this little room together. I don't care that it's not picture worthy. What matters is what comes out of this room. Me, in terms of feeling good about myself and the income that I earn from doing this while having a good time, because I really like doing this. I like doing it, and I like thrifting, and I like finding stuff and learning about things I didn't know about. So that's my little pep talk for today. I hope you've enjoyed the series. I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe right here in the corner. Give me a like if you really liked it, and share with a friend who needs inspiration or who's trying to do the same thing or thought about doing the same thing. Maybe I'll inspire them enough to actually take that leap and stop thinking about it but start doing. And join my Patreon if you want to support this channel and other projects in exchange for exclusive content not seen on YouTube. Patreon.com/mygreatchallenge. I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.